nobody on.
They'll get there eventually.
One
fine.
person.
One person.
You got one.
Hello, one person.
You got one. It's not saying how many people are in here.
Yeah, it takes a second to catch up with itself. It's not immediate.
I can't read it. I'm about to flip the camera around.
You blind?
Well, I can't read it. Yeah, I can't. It's going so fast.
Just read what you can catch.
Yeah, we're coming to Ohio. Honk if you're ready.
It's that huge bump. Look at that. I'm a genius. Honk if you what?
Where are you headed?
We are headed to Kentucky. Make a pit stop, drop this off, and then we're driving a smart car to Ohio.
Oh, there's 86 people on them.
See? You see what I just did?
92. What?
You see what I just did?
You missed a bump?
No, I passed a semi-truck without him honking at me for swinging a trailer in his face.
Oh, it's alright.
It's possible to do.
Chicago in the house.
Chicago?
Yeah. We were about 5 hours before we get to our destination.
A little more than that. Just a little more.
New Zealand.
Like 6 hours. 7 hours.
No, it's not that much. She's driving now. I'm tired. Alabama. We're close.
Alabama.
We were close to there.
We're in Tennessee now.
Tennessee. Palm Springs. How's the weather in Palm Springs?
It's probably cold over there. It's been cold at home too.
Oh, Central Florida. I already know what it's like over there.
Central Florida's nice.
Are you hauling a load of titanium? I wish. We're actually going to go see our titanium in about 24 hours.
Is there any titanium on this car?
No. It's just normal. It's all normal.
You're gonna have to change that.
There's carbon.
Yeah, there's carbon, but there's no titanium.
From Philly.
How are you supposed to drive a car that has no titanium on it?
Just do it. Stick shift forwards for the win. Yes.
Oh, I'm going to race week. That's the exciting news today. I signed on to the website super early and I got it done. Like I got signed in and got a ticket. They sold out.
Brakes. Merges. Oh, it doesn't merge.
It's on adaptive cruise.
So,
it's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
I'm trying to
Connie freaks out.
Trying to read the questions.
Tickets for race week sold out in 1 minute, and I was able to get one. So I feel very accomplished today. So in September, late September, early October, we're doing race week with the Trash Panda Maverick. I'm excited. And with our friend Jason, also known as Team D Performance. We're gonna do stick shift class.
Stick shift racing.
I wonder if you can enter 2 classes.
I don't know. You probably are the only one watching from Iceland.
That's so cool.
Yeah, we've been on this road trip for 24 hours so far.
We left Thursday.
Almost 48 hours.
Thursday night. We left Thursday night at like 8:30, 8:40.
4-speed Comet.
4-speed Comet. I missed my Comet.
We're gonna see Billy and Bill on Sunday. We're driving to Kentucky to drop off a car to Tin Soldiers, and then driving to Ohio from there. That's close enough. Yeah, I heard that Sunday and Monday in Ohio was supposed to be nice.
A lot nicer than the last time we went out there.
Yeah, it was terrible. Hello from the UK.
UK?
No, white car staying in Ohio. Yeah.
My car's staying in Ohio until we don't have a place to keep it in Ohio, which is no time soon. So.
That was asked if we're bringing the white car to Jimmy Dill's race.
Oh yeah.
Your LS swapping to S10 that was Billy's, the blue one? Cool.
Well, that's cool. I like that little truck.
Indiana. Hello from Canada, eh?
Where's Cassius? Sir, our Canada man.
Big block 4-speed. Australia's up in there.
Go get him. He's always in the premieres.
Hello from Pakistan.
Pakistan. That's crazy. People from everywhere.
Yeah, hit us with some questions.
Yeah. We're
What you-
boring. You gotta give
Yeah,
us
not much to talk
something
about.
to talk about.
Yeah, we have race week and the end of the year.
If anybody has any tips on building a race week trailer,
Hello from Extreme Raceway Park.
yes.
Yeah, we're gonna be
We'll
there
soon.
in a couple weeks. Where are you guys going off to?
Right now we are driving to Kansas,
Kentucky.
Kentucky, the state with the K. We're driving to Kentucky to get some fried chicken and drop off the radial car that Tony races at Tin Soldiers, so we can get some work done. And then from there, we're driving out to Bill's to hang out with him for a day and then fly home.
Okay, 5.3 aluminum goes going in Billy's old truck.
My old truck.
What are you driving? We have.
Don't show all the mess that we have
It's not a mess.
living in here for 2 days.
We drive an F450. Well, this one's an F450.
Poor truck's got a lot of miles on it this year.
The white car has some bullets on it, but I have titanium
White
muffler.
car's about to get some titanium exhaust on it.
I have titanium mufflers for it from Vibrant that I'm putting on it.
I'm gonna learn how to weld tomorrow so I can weld it.
Bill's new Fox body, he's going to do a giveaway on it in a few months.
He thinks he's gonna do a giveaway on it. I'm just gonna go steal it. I need something to get in on this streetcar action.
We're not really doing anything with Street Outlaws. We just go to the No Prep Kings and watch, but we're not going to do probably too much stuff with them at all. Yeah, we're going to be at some No Preps.
Oh, he's way off the side of the road.
We're going to be at some No Preps with them. First one is Jimmy Dale's race in Yellow Belly in Texas. We're going to that.
April 7th. First weekend of April.
April 7th. We are currently on the 40 East.
We've been on the 40 East for like 1,500 miles.
I'm still reading. I know that. I was still reading
Hey.
stuff far behind.
Calm yourself.
I'm trying to get to all of them. Lunchy doesn't go anywhere unless his old lady says it's okay for him to. Well, that's good. I like when we can inspire people to do stuff.
Not expire people.
Not expire.
There's a fire.
No, we don't really mess with the FE engines at all.
Small block Ford for life.
So go what?
Huh?
What heads and cam and intake are on basically your streetcar Maverick?
Just some whatever no-name China heads. Cam is the Anderson N91. Intake is a Victor Jr. What else you want to know? It's got a 347. It's nothing special. Pretty sure it was built for boost. It's only 10-to-1. We do not plan on putting boost on it, so if we get a little more serious with the car, we might build another motor.
What are you doing with the old Maverick?
We're cutting the side off of it and putting it on the wall in our shop when we build our shop. If our shop ever gets done.
Yes, we were going to Kentucky. Well tested. Yeah, she's getting pretty good at the stick shift game.
Not as good as you.
What do I think about the Cleveland? There's a reason why only one person out of every 7,000 runs one. They're not that good.
I mean, it's okay for stock. You can make like what, 1,000 horsepower on those things?
No,
So it's,
no one uses them because the part is just not a good. It's just not a good motor.
it's good for its time, but its time has passed.
Yeah, we still use stock blocks and some stuff. The Mayor's a stock block. Her streetcar's a stock block. Do I like silk material? Of course, who doesn't?
What?
Silk.
That's a different question.
Are you going to look for a new house while you're out here? There too? No, we're not going to move.
We are probably going to live in California for the rest of our lives and just travel the rest of the country. We added it up and we were out of town for races for 30 weekends last year. It's a lot of weekends.
Brian Fry is putting a parachute on his Comet. I think then it must go over 150 or 60 in the eighth.
The 8th.
Well, in general, I'm sorry. Small block fork girdles are good. The aluminum ones, they'll take any kind of harmonics out of the bottom end. They kind of keep the caps from walking, but in all, they're not really. It just makes you feel better, you know. It's like somebody holding you when there's a scary movie on. It's just holding everything together, making it feel better.
Giving a little hug.
Jello's at home.
Oh, Jello. Jello hasn't been feeling so good lately, so I was a little nervous about leaving him at home, but Tony's sister takes care of him and Tony's nephew goes and checks on him too, so he's in good hands. I just don't like leaving him alone when he's not feeling well.
We may race Bill's Mustang tomorrow night. Yeah, it snowed while we're in California. Does Tess do OnlyFans?
No.
Do I put aluminum in the main support? 100%.
They offer steel.
Yeah.
I feel like that would. I don't know.
Do you use a dual disc?
Single disc.
No.
street car.
Do you slip your clutch on your...
Do I slip my clutch on
the launch?
On the launch? No. Just get it to the point where it's almost about to grab and dump it. You're not so good at this.
I'm trying to read it. I'm just trying to get to the questions. So go ahead and explain where we're going to be throughout the year that we know for sure. It's a hazard. It's a big bumper too. Jesus,
that's a huge bump. That would have taken
you're
us
going
out.
way too fast through here. Way too fast.
Tony's the biggest backseat driver.
Explain where we're going to be. So starting with XRP.
Oh goodness. Yeah, it's gonna be busy. So, on March 24th, we're gonna be at Extreme Raceway Park for Big Jake's race, and then April 1st, we're gonna be at Famoso for Red List, and then April 7th, we're gonna be at Yellow Belly for Jimmy Dale's race. Possibly end of April, we're gonna be in Houston for a radial race.
Then there's for sure Drag Week in September.
Yeah, Drag Week, end of September, early October for Rocky Mountain Drag Week?
Race Week.
Drag Week? Race Week.
We lost a lot of people.
How many did we have?
Almost 300.
Oh. It's fine. That Tennessee service?
It is a bad... It's Tennessee. Their roads are as good as their service.
Oh man, first coming into Tennessee was terrible. The road is not good. It's windy. Oh, I'm going a little fast. Shut up, you're going just as fast.
Yeah, we'll be there.
Of it.
We'll be there in March 24th for Jake's race.
XRP?
Yeah.
We might go by XRP after Jimmy Dale's race too.
Connecticut in the house. The original mare motor. Before we put the stock block record one in there, I shifted a 8600 hydraulic roller motor.
Rob?
We're working back up.
Huh?
Hello from Connecticut.
Hello!
Indiana checking in.
How's our service? Is it terrible still?
I guess it's alright now.
Is the video coming through alright? How's our audio?
It's alright.
Tell us if it's terrible.
No, it didn't have shaft rockers on it. It has Comp Cam Pro Magnums and a girdle. Go figure, right? The stock block motor made 24 pounds of boost. Stock
Way
short
too
block.
much.
The stock short block motor made 24 pounds of boost on top of 100 shot of nitrous.
On a P1X. That made me really nervous when I saw it made 24 pounds. You're shifting a stock short block at like 7,400.
Yeah, it's not good. It had the stock, well, the mare motor, the original one had 3/8 push rods and titanium valves, titanium retainers, and all the good stuff in it.
Oh, Maverick has titanium retainers. Not valves, but retainers.
Yeah.
I wonder what kind of tooling you gotta use to...
We don't own a new edge.
Huh? Probably talking about Brian's new edge.
Probably Brian's.
Brian Parks. He has a white new edge. It's for sale if anybody wants it. But I don't want anybody to buy it because I want Brian to still race with us.
Yeah, rocker 7/16 studs with a rocker arm girdle and comp cam pro magnums. If you're not gonna run shaft rockers, comp cam pro magnums are the best rocker you're gonna use with a girdle, and you won't have anything better than that. It's still together with 24 pounds of boost. I broke the record after that pass. I shifted it a little bit lower, so it made like 21, but it made 24 a couple times.
Yeah, I made 24 a couple times, and I told you to tone down.
Yeah, 3/8 push rods on that, even though they're short. You can never over push rod or cylinder head a motor. So if you're ever thinking about buying cylinder heads, put the biggest cylinder head you can on it. If you're ever thinking about buying push rods, put the most push rod in it that you can fit.
You can't overcarburate a motor.
You can't overcarburate. The truck we're driving is a 2018 F450.
Isn't that the Drive WFX? Isn't that one of truck sponsors?
Yeah.
That's probably gonna be blurry that close.
That's all right.
Showing my nerd side with my glasses on.
Yeah. We have not been to Bristol.
Sucked me in there a little bit.
How much compression are you putting in that motor that you want to rev up, and what cam?
Got some shit about to pass us. I don't know what's going on back there.
Robert McPherson said your shifting has improved.
That's Mac.
Mac?
Yeah. Seats? Remember?
Yes.
ISP?
Yep.
I'm trying, but I'm still not great. I need to get stronger. That's my problem. I got weak arms, little noodle arms. I need to be able to slam it like Tony does.
This road sucks.
Oh, that's terrible. Tony's not a very good live host.
You don't need shaft rockers to rev it up, but they are better than a conventional style rocker. I've proved that. I've never bent a valve, never had any valve train issues on the mirror, and I revved it to 8600 with a hydraulic roller and a camshaft under 600 lift.
I broke a rocker driving your nitrous car on the motor.
Yeah, I've broken more shafts than I have conventional, but that's a different style motor. It's a lot more spring pressure. I'm getting to them. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna worry about it.
We're not gonna LS swap the mirror.
The only thing we're gonna LS swap is that old 442 that we have in the backyard that we got running for a day.
So the only head that's similar to a Cleveland head is a SC1. So if you want to put those on a block with a CHI intake, that'll work. I'm sorry, but any letter cam is not going to be worth the shit unless you just want to hear the sound of it.
Anderson Ford, N91 and 111.
Trying to be in Detroit this year too.
N41 if you're scared.
So that's a lot of lift on there. 650, 660. I mean, it's gonna work. All your power comes from duration first.
Talk to a guy that knows a lot about what he's doing on building a custom ground cam. Someone like Jason Pettis.
Yes. Paul Sherman sent you $20.
$20
for gas.
$20. I like
Shit.
it.
Yes, I've used solid roller cams. I've used different style comp cams. I've used for streetcar stuff, like what the Mare was, streetcar-ish motors. And the N111 and N91 made more power than any other cam that we've ever used. So I stick to that. Off the shelf cam, you're not gonna put a better cam in. An N111 is only 576 lift.
Go ahead, cut me off.
The Mare 331 that was 14-1 made over 500 to the tire on slicks with a N111 and an AFR 205. The AFR 205 is a good head, but the high port is a superior cylinder head to all of them.
High ports on everything.
Yeah, we're high porting all the cars.
240s.
The N111 has the same kind of duration as that cam you just lifted right there. It's 248, 258, I think, is the duration on the Mare, on the N111. They're nothing special. They just have a good ramp rate and a base circle, and they run really well. We had a solid roller in one of our 400-inch motors, and we pulled it out and put an N111 in, and it picked up 5 miles an hour. No, we do not run boost on 14-1. The most I've ran boost on is 12-1.
Yeah, less compression, more boost. Cram more air in there.
Yeah, the 225 high port's pretty good too. But why put a 225 on when you can have a 240, in my opinion? We're going a little slower because
this road is terrible.
This road is terrible, and we don't go over 70 anyways, and there's precious cargo in the trailer, and I don't want it bouncing around. And well, it's not bouncing around, but
oh jeez, oh that's the bump
watch,
coming up.
There's a big bump coming up. Oh, that wasn't too
not
bad.
That was really easy actually.
Oh, we got another $10 for fuel.
$10.
I can't. This road is so terrible.
Okay, Tennessee has had the worst roads so far.
Yeah. So
Memphis was the absolutely worst, but
so Tennessee has the worst roads compared
New Mexico
in New Mexico.
Is close second.
Arkansas was pretty good.
Arkansas was all right. The change as you go into Texas of the roads is insane. It's just so nice in Texas.
Man, if I was you, you could put an N111 in or a stage. I used to think that stage cams were gay, but after looking at trick flow cams, so we have a trick flow stage 1 in a stock short block motor, and we have H5 in the white car in Ohio, and they both run extremely well. So that's got to say something. We'll be in Ohio driving to Kentucky right now, which we're almost to Kentucky. John Clark says, you're very good at what you do. Tess is very good at what she's doing. I wish I could read the rest. Keep up the good work. The roads are really terrible when you get to Nashville.
We haven't been through Nashville yet. How many it's coming up?
Yeah, we're gonna be.
Sorry.
We're gonna be in Canada sometime this year to visit all the vibrant people. Oh, she's pulling out.
Jesus Christ.
Let's go. We'll go around him.
Well, he was pulling out. There's.
He just was pulling out.
He was just pulling out without looking.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. It's fine. My heart's just going a little bit fast.
Yeah, exactly. So those stage cams went from gay to straight. Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't think you can say that, sir.
I just did.
Yeah.
Gay means happy.
They went from happy to straight.
And another $5 for fuel.
Hey, we're gonna pay for our fuel trip. Hey, we definitely have the trip from Tin Soldiers to Bill's paid for now. We're making that in the smart car.
Yeah, we're making that in the smart car. Louisiana. I don't know. Maybe through there at some point. Yeah, we should be in Canada this year.
Sometime. We need to plan that. That's going to take a little more planning than we're used to.
C4 is not a bad trans. I mean, it's not something super cool, but put it this way, the stock short block record would not have been achievable if it didn't have a C4 in it. If I had a glide in it, I think it would go slower. Oh, Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh, we're going to drive right through there.
Yeah, so is it best to get, if anybody's in it from Kentucky, is it best to get Kentucky Fried Chicken in Kentucky?
Is it better in Kentucky than it is anywhere else? Is there like the first KFC ever somewhere?
I don't know.
We should probably look that up. That's going to be our fancy dinner tonight.
It's all good. You don't need a 5-speed. I don't know if KFC is good anywhere, but good for the tip in Canada. Well, yeah, 237 people. It's not terrible.
Dang.
Got some cash.
It's not
Whoa, they're blowing it up again.
You can't keep up.
We are going through Cincinnati on the way to Ohio tomorrow.
Yeah, Tin Soldiers is like down the street from Cincinnati. Oh, bumps.
If anybody has a TKO 500 or 600, it has to be faceplated to shift that bus transmission.
If anybody knows how to get into the abandoned subway system in Cincinnati, let me know. I want to go.
Can you reflect on that race? What do you want to know with the Porsche?
What was it like?
What was it like?
Shifting midair, going through an intersection.
Had no idea.
A Porsche.
Had no idea that it was gonna wheelie. We just did a bunch of work to the car, and I just did another round of weight loss and with it, and it just wheelied, and it was cool. Tim, you can definitely ask them to see if they'll do it, but I don't think they give anybody free Pro Chargers. Yeah, Lunchy did his thing, setting up the race. We went to the meeting spot.
You guys argued for 3 hours?
Yeah, a bunch of arguing for no reason. And I don't get involved in any of that stuff. When Lunchy was doing his thing, I just mind my own business.
Tony was always just like super quiet and in the back when they went to street races.
Let's see.
What did it feel like afterwards, though? Like, you had to feel like
We were
the
on
coolest
top.
person in the world
We were
after doing a wheelie through an intersection against a Porsche and shifting gears and like giving that Porsche. Well, you gave him a car in the go, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So you gave him space. You wheelied past him. Like, he probably looked over and saw your front wheel in his window.
It was crazy.
You had to have felt like the coolest dude in the world.
No, that's when he was okay with going on a date with me. That's
I dated you before that. Maybe that's why I wanted to go on a date with you again.
He said he watched it like 20 times in a row. Pro Charger gives nothing free except stickers. Sometimes they help us out with
Apparel.
apparel.
Don't zoom in on my chest. What's up?
I'm just reading.
Read it out loud.
I can remember a little while later you did tear down videos of the motor. Yeah, it's still on the AV Boys deal before we knew how to film or do anything years ago.
I actually filmed that video. Nobody knows that.
Here, answer this one. Thoughts on a TKX?
I like it. It's a really nice trans if you don't want, like, you know, a clunky thing. It's stronger than the T5. It shifts well. It feels like a T5, but just a little bit stiffer.
There you go.
Just slightly stiffer.
Which race car are you talking about?
Cars on Q16.
And one person asked, are you eventually going to paint the Trash Panda car?
I'll eventually paint the Trash Panda. Okay, so the original plan was when the new race car's done, the new race car Maverick is done, I'll have, so both satin black with the bronze grabber stripe down the side and just very nice. But the last time that we were at Eddie's shop, when we were dynoing the car that we have in the trailer right now, it just looks really nice. So I might have changed my mind and I might go with like a satin dark gray metallic with black accents, you know, on the tail and the... But I haven't made up my mind on that yet. I just really like the way that car looked.
Keith Griffin is asking, have you seen Courtney's comment, the painting paper one? Painting
Oh, yeah.
paper.
Yeah, that thing's nice. That thing is so clean. It's so, like, that car almost makes me want to paint something with shiny paint, but not really.
AV Boys, AV means Antelope Valley. That's where we're from. And the group of us used to always street race together. We've been friends for 25 years, most of us now. And we go down to the valley or Compton or wherever to go race, and they would say, oh, there's some Palmdale boys or AV Boys, and AV Boys sounds way better than Palmdale, so it just stuck. So we took it and ran with it. The TCAM motor, TCAM builds a really good motor. So his should run pretty good.
Do we ever figure out what Pro Charger he has on there?
I don't know. It's P1X
not that
or
big,
it's a
yeah.
P1X or smaller, belt driven.
I'd say P1X.
Yes, we'll be at. Oh, that's another thing. We'll be at the MPK race in Ohio with Bill and Billy and the family.
If they're going. I think it's the same weekend as War in the Woods again. I don't know. Have you talked to them about that? Are they going?
We'll see tomorrow. I'll ship shirts to Canada. In fact, there's a new design coming out, which I think is everyone's gonna like.
You haven't even showed me this new design.
No, we're not gonna be at Holly in Kentucky. Not going there.
Or 100 miles from Nashville.
Is there a good company to find a T5? No.
Find a T5?
No, because all T5s are not that good. They're whatever. Yeah, Courtney's car is really nice.
That's probably the best looking Comet I've ever seen.
No, I'll ship shirts to Canada.
I thought she was nice, but it wasn't badass like that.
I don't think we're gonna stop in Louisville. Chattanooga. Yeah, we're above Alabama now. What power levels do you believe a stock 94 roller 351 can handle? Turbo 1,000 horsepower easy. A stock
Aftermarket block?
No, stock 351 block.
Oh.
You can make 1,000 with it.
I thought you said they don't hold a lot of power because of the webbing.
They can hold more than a stock. A2, and we have 700 going through that
That's
one.
what I told you though.
We're
Get
gonna.
your eyes checked.
Well, it's bouncing. It's bouncing all around.
You want my glasses? They'll probably break.
Yeah,
your head.
we'll get some shirts made of her black car that she has or has the mare for sure.
We're gonna do. I'm looking into designs for the new car, the new race car, not the old one. They're gonna be a little different.
No, you can make 1,000 with it. I've seen people do it. Yeah, then she's gonna have merch for her new car. Yeah, eventually.
We do need to get a shirt made of the white car.
Yeah, a white cracker. As soon as we hit a couple more races with it and get it a little bit more popular. If you're getting a Maverick and you want to put 8.2 deck or 9.5, she'll tell you what you have to do anything bigger than 8.2.
Yeah, you can't. There's like very limited choices on headers on an 8.2 if you want to keep the stock location shock towers. If you want to put a 351 in it, you definitely have to shave the shock towers down. You just cut the outside down, straight down, to make some room for it. I mean, or you can go my route and just do a complete front half.
How long have you guys been married?
2 years?
I think it means more how long we've been together. 8, going on 8.
Yeah, we've been together 8 years.
8 or so years.
We dated for the first time 10 years ago for like a month. And then we went our separate ways and then got back together 3 years later?
So
2 years later?
yeah.
No, we did it the first time like 11 years ago. 2012?
2012. Yeah. Yes, still looking for a Mexican block for the stock block record. I need to get on that. There's some stuff going on with the old motor.
Yeah, if anybody has a lead on a stock 302 Mexican block, we need it.
Standard bore if preferable. All the titanium, so all the hardware I get is from TI-64.
Most of it.
Most of it, like 90%. The bigger bolts comes from another source.
Is it an Australian place?
There was an Australian place, but all your Caltrac bars are 3/4 inch bolts.
Those are the pretty
Those are
ones.
Smith's Racing. We have a small overhead, and we work our asses off to live in California. Stock block, main cap block. Honestly, before we put that motor in the mare, we took the pan off and took the front main off, and it didn't move at all. In her car for 7 years with the same setup. You can get Mexican bricks. Sweet. What's going on?
Hello.
Yes, I'll say it again. We're still looking for an A2 deck Mexican block. Daniel Lee, you have a lot of 302s up there, but are any of them say Mexican in the valley?
Do they say Mexico or do they say Hecho in
No, they say
Mexico?
They say Mexico right, Mexican right in them.
They have something on the back of the block too.
Yeah.
Don't they?
No, we'll go to more MPK.
That was a little too much.
Went to 5 or 6 MPKs last year.
They're fun, but for a few of them I was working and I shouldn't have done that. That was a bad choice on my side.
I had a Fidanza flywheel in the mare, aluminum one, and with an ACT clutch. And I put the same setup in the white car and I warped it, and it didn't work as good. So I pulled the aluminum flywheel out and I put a light and steel, which was only 2 pounds heavier than the aluminum one, and it doesn't warp. So that's from ACT. I highly recommend all that. They're a very good company, and they've been good to us.
Jason said that he has an aluminum flywheel in his. He said it's kind of hard to own a trailer for race week. I wonder if the light and steel is going to be a little easier.
Yeah.
Maybe he should switch before we do that.
Yeah, thanks, Donovan, about the video with my dad.
That was such a good video. Your dad's so cute with his phone and trying to learn how to use it. Just seeing him get excited about his car is really nice. We need to take him out again.
Yeah, it's his birthday coming up.
Oh yeah, his birthday is... It's the same weekend of Jake's.
I need to order some stuff for him.
We should take him, see if Lunchy will plan a cruise, and we'll take him on a cruise for his birthday. Like the weekend before we go to Jake's. If he's allowed to.
He's allowed to. I appreciate it. Yes, I like old school Fords. Her and I both. Galaxy 500s. They usually had a 390 in them.
Falcons?
Obviously Mavericks, Comets, Falcon Sprints. I like all those old cars, and who doesn't like a 67, 68 fastback Mustang, or even a coupe?
67 Camaro too.
Yeah.
That's one of the few Chevys I'd own would be a 67 Camaro. 67 or 68. I'm not a 69 Camaro weirdo.
Now you got to be joking with me about a RPM air gap manifold on it, on the mirror motor. It was a ported Super Victor. Don't use micro squirt.
Huh?
Yeah. Entropy said he'll come down. He'll bring the Pinto down.
Okay, let's do another cruise. We filmed the last cruise, but never made a video out of it because I was still terrified of the camera.
Yeah, we
didn't talk to the camera at all. We filmed a whole cruise, and
Yeah.
I was like, nope, I don't want to look in the eyes.
Yeah, we've seen Bill's car. We're gonna go drive it tomorrow and hang out, eating beef and noodles.
I'm excited about beef and noodles.
Ford Tech, be safe. Thanks.
Huh?
Oh, guy said be safe driving.
We're trying.
Cash is in the house. You should put a red stripe on me. I can't get that thing to go down the street without fucking blowing our tires off at some point.
You need to test that thing more. We need to stop working on it right before we go to a race and changing stuff around, and you just need to make passes in it and dial that thing in. I think we've done enough upgrades to it.
What's in the trailer? 2012 Mustang with a Coyote. Go figure, right? So this is a special one. So if you guys haven't noticed, you may see some videos coming out. If you haven't known, I drive a 2012 radial car Mustang with a Coyote and a single turbo. I have videos and stuff on my Instagram, but I don't think really anybody knows that I drive it. It's my buddy Eddie's at Addiction's car.
Everybody should know who Eddie is.
It makes a lot of power.
Everybody really likes Eddie. So much.
Yep. Matt says, hi Tess, how are you? Tommy's S10 will be done. I think they're just waiting to get everything dialed in first, and then they'll start on that one. Which is fine for Tommy, because the more Billy puts shit together, the better he gets at fabricating and welding, so it's going to work out for him. We got 2 more bucks.
Get from Kentucky to Ohio now.
No, the Mustang with the Coyote and the single turbo is a radial car, strictly radial, not no prep stuff.
We're actually taking it to Tin Soldiers so it could be set up a little bit better for radial.
Yeah.
The car was built probably 8 or 9 years ago, so it doesn't have any new technology that people have learned over the last 10 years of radial racing. So we're getting a new updated 4-link rear suspension, and they're going to check out front suspension, make sure everything's good. The last time Tony drove it, he was fighting it really hard. It no matter what we did or like how much preload we put in it, it kept trying to go left, and he had to fight it down the whole track, and it just wasn't fun. It made me nervous, and it made him nervous, and so
it's not good. Maryland Motorsports, you asking if the 2013 is a street car? No, it's a full-blown race car.
I could drive on the street if you wanted it to, but not for very long.
It's a tall deck billet block single turbo motor that makes a lot of thousands of horsepower, if I can say that.
Multiple thousands.
Multiple thousands of horsepower.
It's not stick shift.
It's not a stick shift.
No.
It's got a Mark Mickey 3-speed in it with his converter. What is your favorite track to race at?
XRP. 100%.
XRP.
That's it.
Not even a hesitation.
Yeah, if you're talking radial racing, my favorite track is XRP. I can't think of any other track that I'd want to race at.
Yep. XRP is just good customer service. I can call the owner up and ask him what days he's going to be open. We can leave our truck and trailer there.
Yeah, not just the owner, but like everybody that works for them is super nice. The starter, the guy that does the water, the guy that runs the lanes, everybody that works at that track is amazing. And everybody that goes there is awesome too. Like it's a good time all around.
Yeah.
Just the crowd and the people and the betting and it's just really fun.
Yeah, it's not a street car. The radial car and the trailer is a radial car. Yeah, I think it's funny. Even though that Mustang that Bill got is for a giveaway, I didn't think he was going to start with a Fox body. And it seems kind of funny that Billy has one, Bill has one, and we're going to have a couple over there besides the white car.
We've infected them.
No problem. We like answering questions. What's not Team Z?
Huh? Oh, probably not Team Z that we're taking it to, or?
No.
You're behind on comments, so
No,
they're
I'm
not
going
current.
down. I'm going down.
I know, but they're not current. So they could be talking about something that we were talking about 10 minutes ago. We're not taking it to Team Z, if that's what you're talking about, because we know they do good work, and they're great, but they don't take on a lot of race cars per year. They only got one guy working over there, so the
car I'm taking does have Team Z. All the front suspension on is from Team Z, but the rear is all racecraft and custom made stuff.
There is a car out there that's gone a 1.0 something 60 foot on all Team Z suspension.
Yeah, it works.
Team Z works. It's just
we're not in California. No,
we're in Tennessee. What gave it away? Is it all the trees and free water?
You can build the 69 block. You just have to put link bar lifters in it because there's no place to put a spider in that holds the stock lifters in. So that's all you have to do is spend some money and buy some link bar lifters if you want to put a hydraulic roller in. All 80s Capri V8 black on black. Does he want to sell it?
You want a Capri?
Sure. Well, I think we are. Let me see. Let me check the
maps.
Check the maps. We're 5 hours away from Tin Soldiers. 5 hours.
Plus or minus an hour. Another bucket list is race week, and I'm going to do it this year. I'm so excited. What are you doing?
I'm reading. I'm trying to. Was the rear and the mirror all Team Z? I'm trying to read it at an angle too. You gotta remember.
It's okay for them to see your face.
No, it's okay.
Are you worried you don't have your makeup on? You nervous?
Okay, hold on.
Is your hair not done? Is that
was
what it
the
is?
rear and the mirror all Team Z? I used the grip series with the relocated uppers. Yeah, that car, the Mare is front to rear, Team Z. Everything from that car, suspension-wise, has been from Team Z. Everything. Every single nut and bolt and part came from them. UPR is not bad stuff. I just think I've just been with Team Z for 10 years, so.
Race week in which car? I am doing race week in Trash Panda. I just got tickets this morning. They sold out in a minute, and I got one. I'm really excited. I was really nervous getting tickets because I heard it's really hard to get. Yeah, really hard to get tickets.
It's sold out in how long?
It sold out in less than a minute. Less than a minute. I was shaking, filling out all my information because I didn't think I was going to get it, and I really wanted to do race week, so I'm really excited.
Really? No, I've never had a problem with the rack location on
It's
there.
adjustable, isn't it?
No. On the Team Z. So the white car and the Mare have full Team Z from front to rear. Everything.
Not where the rack location goes, but where the motor sits. It's adjustable.
That's not what he was talking about.
No.
No, I haven't talked to the old man for you yet. Vortec.
Huh?
Hold on. I think Billy's truck's going to do pretty good this year as soon as he gets it all dialed in. He's a smart kid.
I'm really excited to see what it does. Especially if we go to XRP after Jimmy Dale's race. I really want to see what it would do on that track.
It's going to backflip.
Well, yeah. We're going to have to bring a couple 100 pounds of weight for the front of it.
Yeah, she's going to try and have a video out every night for the next day at race week.
Yeah. When we do race week, I'm going to try and have a video out every race day. So there's, what, 4 race days? 4 or 5 race days?
So 4 or 5 videos that week.
That's going to be a hard one for me. I'm not the quickest at editing. And I'm also going to be driving hundreds of miles and racing every other day. There's 2 days in a row, I think.
Yeah, we'll probably have some bromance videos this weekend.
I don't know if you guys have enough time for bromance.
Flip back, reverse. That's where we're at. Got the Super Duty. Yeah, this is better.
Just put it in your face so you can read because you're blind.
Yeah.
Park it.
Yeah, we're gonna get a. She wants to get an aluminum. Oh, that's pretty. There you go. She wants to get an aluminum trailer. We already found one.
What's the place? National Parts, I think. Has a little like starter aluminum trailer kit. We're gonna do a 40 by 48 inch trailer. Put sides and a top on it. Probably mount the spare tires on the outside. Spare wheels. Bumps. More bumps.
Jesus, Tennessee needs to get their shit together.
Yeah, they do.
The original white car is going to NRC to get a chassis done. Snowflake.
Same shop that's going to be building the new black car.
You might be blind, but that bad motherfucker can cut a light. Yeah, I went 000 a couple times.
It's easy to see when a light's on or off, but you can't read comments on the YouTube Live.
No, I can't. Yeah, so what trans is into Trash Panda?
Trash Panda has a TKX. It had a T5. broke it, but we didn't. We just broke the rear end. But just to be safe, and while we had everything out and we're getting a custom drive shaft made, we just put a TKX in it at the same time we did the rear end.
Yeah, all I need is a Jimmy Dale little wing, and I'll win. Are you gonna paint the Trash Panda?
I am gonna paint the Trash Panda. I just don't know. It's a toss-up between clone of the race car or like a dark metallic gray, like a satin dark metallic gray.
Yeah, there's already one on order for the gray car that Bill has, a new rear bumper.
What's wrong with this bumper?
It's got cutouts for pipes to go through.
Oh. That thing's nice. It's really...
Speaking of a carbureted big block car, you may see us in something like that here pretty soon.
Possibly.
Possibly a big block, possibly a Chevy product, possibly pretty fast. Street car.
But it's okay because it's a big block Chevy.
It's a big block Chevy. It's the best motor ever made.
One of Tony and I's first dates, he took me to Vegas and we watched the fountain.
The fountain?
Watched the fountain, and he said it's so cool because it's ran by big block Chevys and that's the best motor ever made.
That's it. What clutch is in the Trash Panda?
It's ACT clutch with a ACT clutch with a 3,200 pound pressure plate now.
Jesus.
It's good.
Tennessee is terrible. More so they can figure out how to fix their damn roads.
That doesn't mean anything. California pays the most taxes and our roads are terrible. What are you doing?
I'm reading.
Read me some comments.
It was a fry clutch. Yeah, she tore her clutch up pretty good a couple times trying to figure out how to drive it. But it's all worth it.
Look, if you're trying to learn how to race a stick shift car and you don't go through a few clutches, you're not trying hard enough. I'm just lucky that we have ACT in the same town that we live in. And
So-
they can get stuff done for me when I
So
do burn it up.
exactly. So it seems like we're off-roading because this road sucks so bad.
Terrible.
Take it back.
Is this the official call out?
Yeah.
They're calling me out.
So the 442 is good. They want to. Mr. Paul Rhodes wants to hear your hello.
Hello! That's terrible.
Yeah, that's funny.
Sorry, I missed a trip. There's a car on the side of the road. It's lovely roads out here.
Jeez, it's terrible. Tony, what do I think of McFlurry, Cletus's McFarland's car? Which one's that?
I don't know. Oh, I think it's a Mustang. Turbo Mustang.
Oh, yeah, it's a Turbo Mustang.
Very unique name. Not like the car that we have in the trailer. Because that car's name is Ghost, and there's like 16 other cars.
Yeah. Yeah, Rocky Mountain Race Week, she is doing the stick shift class.
Signed up.
Have you always been a Ford girl?
Not really. So, someone actually recently asked this in the comments.
Yeah.
When I was probably 7 or 8, my dad had a black convertible Fox body Mustang. And we were driving down the road one day and it caught fire, like huge flames. My my dad opened the hood and like a huge burst of flames came out, and he ran over. We're at a gas station, which is funny because I just saw a video recently that said, why do people pull into a gas station when their car's on fire? But yeah, I don't know. So my dad had to like run over, and there was a little fire extinguisher in a break glass thing, and he just punched the glass, and he was bleeding all over the place, and he put the fire out. So I hated Mustangs after that. I don't know how, like 10 years later, when I was 18, I bought my first box body Mustang, and I loved him.
There you go.
Actually, probably one of my dad's cars that was my favorite growing up when I was a kid was, he had this old red dually that we used to tow the boat with, and I loved that thing. I don't even know why. Probably because he let me drive it when I was like 5.
Brennington, we may be in Florida this year at some point.
I'd like to go to that track.
Oh, his new car is a Godzilla. Yeah, Tess is gonna build one of her other Mavericks with a Godzilla motor, and a Pro Charger.
So that's another reason I kind of want to paint Trash Panda gray, is because the Godzilla Maverick is going to have, or it's not going to have, the Godzilla Maverick's going to be white. So I'd have a black car, a white car, and a gray car, you know, just the whole array of non-color colors.
I don't know if we're gonna make it to that race where Beater Bomb's at.
What race is he
Oh,
at?
396 at dual Hollies. That's what I'm talking about. Beater Bomb's gonna be at a race. I-29 racetrack. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to get there.
This weekend?
What's the best street I've been down? Bridge Street in California is the best street. Best asphalt street is the Pad. Brian Fry, what's your favorite car for a 500-600 horsepower street car? Well, that's too much of a gray area, but
750.
probably a 750. If it revs up high past 7, probably an 850. What's not a bad way to spend 10,000, Solus? Can Miss Midnight Maverick play an instrument? If a trans brake button and a 5-speed stick shift is an instrument, yeah.
I can actually play the piano. I took lessons when I was a kid. I don't know if I can remember it, but I can still read music. I don't know if I can remember how to move my fingers like that.
Yeah, if anybody wants pictures with us with the cars or anything, we're gonna let people know what tracks we're gonna be at. Like
XRP the weekend of March 24th for Big Jake's race. Yellow Belly for Famoso April 1st for Red List. Yellow Belly April 7th for Jimmy Dale's race. Possibly Houston Motorsports Park for I think the 4th week of April, somewhere around there, for a radial race.
And then the 4 tracks at Rocky Mountain Race Week.
Rocky Mountain Race Week, September 30th to October 6th, I think.
Tony.
Before that, also probably Jake's race in September, usually the same weekend as like 9/11.
Robert McPherson.
Mac.
Yeah, I was gonna say Mac. Tony, what? I think it was a typo because he said, what ruin setup do you prefer? We're headed to Tin Soldiers race cars in Kentucky. Richard says, do you know what RPM the Trash Panda will cruise 70 at?
We just changed gears, which will be in a video shortly. So, I don't know. But it used to cruise 70 at like what? 2300?
Yeah. It's going to have a little bit taller tire on it for the radials. We'll have a 255/60 on it, which is, I think, 27 inches, and we run 26 10.5 slicks. So, yeah, it'll be fine.
I'm excited. I'm really excited to, like, take everybody along with us for the journey of, like, building the trailer. And
yeah, so
there's a lot that we need to get done in the car before I can compete. So we need to put a full cage in it. I'm hoping by then we can go 9s.
And the Trash Panda is getting a new motor.
We're not supposed to tell anybody that yet, but I guess the people that are on live right now.
Yeah, so you guys are going to hear it first.
We have plans to do our own 347. So we're going to build one the way that we would build one, not, you know, the way that somebody else built it. We just kind of put some parts in it. We're gonna pull out all the little stock block 347 tricks that we have up our sleeve.
Actually, it's a 331.
331.
Mac, rear end, we prefer, well, for street car stuff and whatever we're doing, like the 8.8 is really strong. That's why it's in her Maverick. It doesn't need a 9-inch. She can go countless passes and countless beatings on it going into the 9s with that car, and it'll be fine.
For 1,500 horsepower or less, an 8.8 is
she had an 8.8, and the same 8.8 was in her race car, and it went 110 60 foot on the probably into the 109s. So, and it broke the ring and pinion once out of probably 90 passes, which is understandable for that. But the new cars are getting 9 inches, so.
Not just 9 inches, Fab 9s.
69 351 Windsor heads they're not really that. Okay, so stock Windsor heads are not that good. They don't flow that much, and it's not worth putting any money into them when you have heads that you can get China knockoffs for really cheap, like what's on her motor, that work really good. That just proves, you know, it made over 400 horsepower and it goes 10s with a China head.
It'll be for sale soon if anybody wants to buy it. Or
Yeah.
I might raffle it. I don't know. Tony wants to start raffling off old parts.
Oh yeah,
for
so
my
that's
black car. So
that's
I guess
another
we'll talk
thing.
about that too. Yeah, Tony wants to raffle off parts for my black car to kind of put into the new race car fund. Get it started a little bit. So we might start doing that. We might raffle off the 347 out of Trash Panda.
There you go.
What do we have for the black car? I have another seat that style. I'm going to go full containment seat with the next race car. We have a 2,000 horsepower capable air to water intercooler.
Holley EFI.
Holley EFI.
Yeah,
Definitely a bunch of sensors, the whole harness.
Yeah, so the Holley EFI with all the sensors, the coil packs is going to be up for sale for raffle. The air to water intercooler that she had, her seat, and any parts that people wanted off that car. Fuel pump. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff that we're going to start doing that's going to help. Instead of, we're just going to raffle the stuff off that'll help get in the mix of our new car. Tin Soldiers is in Kentucky. BES is in Indiana. I don't have any unseen footage of the mare. I mean, maybe some of the friends.
We do.
Oh, we do?
So one day while I was at work, Lunchy came in with this like little, you know, hide in your closet safe. And apparently it's full of like VHS tapes of the mare back in the day. So we need to like transfer all those to digital form so we can put them in a video.
Yeah, so we may have some more. Adrian, a 331, we're actually, that's what we're putting in her car. The next motor is going to be a 331.
In Trash Panda.
In Trash Panda. 347s and 331s, they both work the same. I actually prefer a 347 since it's more cubic inch, but I already have parts for a 331, so.
The new race car is going to go 9.5 deck.
Tony, how come you haven't considered, Matt, Tony, how come you haven't considered a stock Coyote in the mare, stick shift, and going for that record? Or do you like the new stuff? I'm gonna.
A2 deck for life.
The mare will always be an A2 deck for whatever reason, stock or stick shift or whatever it is. I have another car that I'm gonna put a Coyote in that I'm gonna do drag week with in the stick shift. It's gonna have a 6-speed in it with a single turbo. Tess and I are getting a Coyote motor and a Godzilla motor for some builds. Since we're Ford all the way, we're gonna help Texas Speed and promoting their Ford line that they're starting, since we're Ford all the way. So I will have a car with a Coyote in it with a stick shift with a turbo.
I still don't know if I want to do a stick shift for the Godzilla motor, if I want to go paddle shift.
Tin Soldiers is 15 minutes from Indiana. Yeah, they're close to Indiana and close to Ohio.
They're like right there with Ohio. The underground abandoned subway.
Richard, no, it's the Trash Panda probably won't go 8s. We're happy with 10s in it right now, so it'll have a regular cage for 10s. But she may put some down bars, so she's legal to go 9s, but that's about it for that car. Like that's the extent of that car.
I'm not trying to make a competitive race car out of Trash Panda, which is why we're just doing race week with it and not going to super competition races.
So the China knockoffs that are on her car, I think, are modeled after an old Dart Pro 1. So it's a 202 valve, probably like a 190cc runner, and they work decent. I mean, we put valve springs and retainers on them, and I mean, we're not putting a lot of power through them. It's just a NA motor, so I don't know how they would do under a lot of boost or, you know, tweaking them with heat, but they work fine for right there. I think a 225, 240 trick flow high port or a Renegade AFR was going to work better for sure, but you know, it just depends.
We'll put some high ports on it for the next corner.
Yeah, Texas Speed is a good company, and so far they have good people working for them. And I like talking trash to Justin that works there because he has the LS. And yeah, so hopefully it all works out good.
I'm really excited. I think we're gonna go hang out with him in a couple weeks. See what's going on over there.
No problem, Richard. We've been holding almost 300 people for an hour.
We've been on the road for 48 hours now, so we kind of
wanted to talk to somebody.
We ran out of things to talk about between ourselves, so we wanted to invite everybody else onto our road trip with us, so we had some things to talk about.
Yeah, Tommy's S10 will be back together pretty soon. On the mare, I run it about 4 degrees down, depending angle, and same thing with on the white car. Hi from Chile.
Hello.
We haven't done a lot with adjustable clutches, but we have a backup clutch for it, a whole flywheel, disc, and pressure plate to run in drag week if we hurt this one, because she's hard on shit. 4 degrees down. Yes, 4 degrees down on a pinning angle. Yeah, the startup video of Billy's S10. Yeah. Yeah, I was sent videos before he even published those.
You guys are so cute.
He's my homie.
You get the secret videos.
I get the secret videos. I get the nudes from him.
Oh, don't you dare say that. People are going to start rumors.
Portland in the house.
Deer right there. Oh my goodness. They still have wildlife in other states.
Cody, he's always asking floor covering questions.
What are the questions?
Are you an installer or seller for the flooring company?
Who, me or you?
I guess me. She's a seller. I'm a installer.
I've helped Tony with installing a couple times. And I like it better than selling.
Well, think about it. I have -4 on the mirror, and I went 116 with a stock motor in it. So I don't think it's terrible.
I can't lie to people. I'm too honest, so I'm not good at selling floors. Most salespeople that sell floors will lie to you and say, oh yeah, it's waterproof. No, it'll never have problems. It's great. No, totally scratch proof. And it's all a lie. I'll tell people straight up, yeah, if you put something sharp on it, it's going to scratch. It's not waterproof if you get water under it. I'm the worst salesperson in the world.
No, you're not.
I am.
People buy just because you're nice.
Yeah, I'm nice, but I'm also too honest for my own good.
The olds, when you say olds, do you mean the olds 442, the 70, the blue one, or the 68, the other one that we're gonna do? Jimmy. $300 people are on.
300 people. It's crazy. We're boring. We're just sitting here. You're staring at the road and not saying anything.
Yeah, we're going on drag week.
Driving.
Adolfo, yeah, we're going on drag week. Race week. It's race week. There's race week, sick week, and drag week, all from 3 different promoters. But we're doing race week.
Rocky Mountain Race Week, September 30th to October 6th.
Worst salesperson in the world, but is always repping Pro Charger.
Well, if I had to sell Pro Chargers, it'd be a lot easier than selling floors.
I didn't see Vicky in here.
Vicky was in there?
I guess.
What? And you ignored her?
I didn't see them.
Probably because you're behind on the comments?
I didn't say anything. We're about to have beef and noodles with her tomorrow night, so.
So excited. This is exciting.
Richard, I'll go on your Clutch Burners podcast. You asked me to go on it when we were in PRI, and congratulations on your win. And by the way, why don't you lighten that car up a little bit? Imagine if it weighed 3,500 pounds instead of 4,000.
4,000 pounds.
Richard, are you guys going to do Rocky Mountain Race Week?
If anybody has any advice on building a trailer for race week or anything that we need to bring with us for race week, it's our first time doing a drag and drive, so we need all the tips we can get. Either like message us or leave them in the comments on this video or any other video. Any useful information that you guys have that you've either gotten from experience or gotten from watching other people's videos of it, like parts that normally break. We already know we want to bring an alternator, an extra clutch. And I wanted to bring a whole extra trans, but Tony doesn't think we'll need it. I don't beat it up like he does.
If we had a Chevy motor in there, we'd have to bring a whole other spare motor.
Yeah. Obviously, spark plugs, oil, jack stands, the basics, but.
Josh, we're headed to 10 Soldiers race cars in Kentucky.
It's a naked truck.
On the way to Atlanta to play poker. That's Sounds like fun. Atlantic City, maybe?
Atlantic City or Atlanta?
Atlanta? Hotlanta?
Atlanta.
Jimmy, the 68 olds. Okay, so when the shop is built, we are going to put I think a stick shift. It's a factory. We're going to do
T56.
and Cody, yeah, just my dad owned that store or the flooring company before I was born. That's why we are still doing it. Pays the bills.
Still goes in every day at 86 years old. He goes in every day 9 a.m. He just recently started leaving early about 1 p.m. So he's on partial retirement right now.
We retired his old ass.
But we keep the business alive because it keeps him alive. Otherwise, we'd quit and go full-time race car.
Is she in here? Someone just said hi, Mom Hutchinson, but I don't.
Is Vicky in there?
She's not.
Vicky, you gotta look at the recent comments.
I am. I'm down at the bottom.
Okay.
Cody said one tip: don't use a heavy U-Haul trailer. No, the trailer we're looking at is only 120 pounds.
Well, it's a trailer base. We're gonna build one from scratch with the trailer base from National Parks or something.
Okay, she's in here.
What? Vicky!
Yeah, there she is.
Aw, that's your gossip partner.
My partner.
Tony and Vicky talk every day about the current gossip. What's going on in the blue collar street racing group, or who did what, and then Tony updates me in the evenings when he gets home from work. Shows me all the things that Vicky told him.
So Patrick, that you would be correct for the years previous, but now it doesn't go through Oklahoma. It goes Kansas or Colorado, Kansas, Nebraska.
Are we going to Nebraska?
Yeah, Nebraska.
Never been to Nebraska.
Vicky in the house. Everyone say hi to Vicky.
Vicky! Vicky's making us beef and nudes tomorrow. All this time that we've been over there, we've never had beef and nudes.
The more gears you have, the more power. The thing about small blocks is the higher you rev them. If you have a small block 331 to 347, minimum RPM should be 7,000 to get that thing to run. Now, if you have a power adder, like a blower or turbo, it's not as critical. But if you're looking at an NA or nitrous, you have to rev it up. 7,000 minimum. And keep it through the gears. The mare on a pass would not see any less RPM than 8,100, 8,000 RPM on a pass.
Crazy. On a stock block.
Stock block. Yeah, solid trailer hitch is key.
One of the main problems we're going to have with getting a trailer on there is how low my fuel cell hangs down. So we might have to like shim the fuel cell up or something.
Oh, we'll figure it out.
We shall figure that problem out eventually.
Yeah, Matt, I'll race the Malibu, but the old man's got to keep a motor in that thing.
Oh,
I'm still dealing with.
It's too soon.
Still dealing with some stuff. Well, we'll get them all figured out. I think Vicky already left. She's probably getting the beef ready for the nudes. Well, the stock blocks will break with a lot of RPM, but whatever. If you want to go fast or you want to be last, you know?
You want to go fast or you want to be reliable? If you want both, you have to go aftermarket block.
RPM will kill a factory. So RPM will kill a factory block over time. I mean, I broke a stock block in the mare. This is the second motor I've had in there. Second block.
You didn't break it, Brian did.
Yeah.
You told Brian he could drive it for the first time ever. Crack block.
Yep. The original motor was 28 ounce. It's zero balance now. If the white car ever gets fuel injection, it will be Fuel Tech. But that's not important right now since I got Bill. Bill's my boy. He just fixed it all up for me again. He just got it running. It's at his house right now. Matter of fact, waiting for us. We go ahead and say I can't thank Bill enough, and Billy and Tommy and Allison and Vicky for everything that they always help us with.
It's really nice going racing with them. Back home it's just us, but when we come out to Ohio, it's like a huge family just going racing together, and I like it. I miss those guys.
If you're talking about the olds, my dad's olds, it is staying exactly how it is. I'm not touching it. It's fast enough. It went bottom 10s on the motor. It just cruises around. But the other olds is getting a aluminum or a 6.0 with a 6-speed. I'll put a LS in there. Brian Fry. So AV Boys, the Chevy 2, he still has that's Rich Hoyle. It's a radial car now, small block nitrous. It's very, very fast. It's been a 0.9 60 foot. Oh, well, that's the only thing I'll say. Yeah, 0.9 and some change. Yeah, he got a Motown block, Dean. We're driving to Kentucky, unloading a truck and trailer, and then driving to Ohio in our smart cart from there. So you guys will probably see a video with us rolling in to their place with our smart car. Yes, they are really good people. I told Bill if he doesn't ever want to do YouTube again, he can do storybooks with his voice. Yeah. He's got a good voice.
What's it called? Audiobook. Audiobook narrating.
New Zealand. Yeah, audiobook. Yes.
We should go to New Zealand. It's only like a 12-hour plane ride, right?
Yeah.
Not too bad after doing a 48-hour road trip.
Okay, so the other olds that's got a couple different things going on with it with the paint. That's the one that Tess and I got running with the factory motor. I was sitting there for like 20 years. That'll get a LS motor. We're never selling that car. We're never selling my dad's, but that one we want it to be drivable, so we're gonna put a 6-speed. And honestly, Olds motors are not that good, so I don't want to have those complications in there with a stock motor.
The only reason your dad's car still has an Olds motor in it, not a big block Chevy, is because your dad's an Oldsmobile freak.
Yeah.
We didn't want to upset him.
We're going to the part of Kentucky where Tin Soldiers is.
Somewhere near Cincinnati.
We're staying in Kentucky tonight. Richard, do you want the best 8th mile pass in the Maverick right now? The stick shift one? It's been a 7.0 in climbing, so not terribly fast, but it's on the motor, so.
On the motor.
No problem. Yeah, we'll see you in Ontario, Canada.
I'm excited to go to Canada. We're not very good at planning. We have like a list of a bunch of things we want to do, and then we don't decide we're doing them until like a week before. We just kind of go.
Hey, Bill just took Uncle Terry for a ride in our white car.
What? Did
I
he
guess.
really?
I guess.
Is he in there?
I don't know. Vicky was just saying something about it, I guess.
Oh my goodness. Was Bill rolling through the gears? I hope there's video. There better be video of that.
He's gonna be like, damn, this thing run.
You think he's gonna want to race it after he drove it?
Have you ever used CD09 Nissan transmission, 08 and newer? No, we haven't used one of those.
What's that? Nissan?
Yeah, Nissan transmission. Bar 17 says he's gonna crock pot some beef and noodles tomorrow. That's how much he follows us all.
We're all gonna have beef and noodles together virtually. Am I still on the 40 East?
You're right. If you're not breaking some shit or blocks, you're not trying hard enough.
Exactly.
So,
On the weak points.
some other stuff that's going to go on is, so we're doing some more suspension to the mare, and then it's her turn to drive it. So she's going to go out and hopefully break my record. So the mare needs to make like 2 or 3 more passes with that stock short block motor. And I think she'll be able to go like 520s in it with the way that we have it.
The goals. 520s, and then we're gonna take the stock short block out and put a
Chris,
stock block in it.
yeah, Chris Springer just gave us $140.
Holy shit. Sorry.
Thank you.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
goodness.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
And she better drive safe.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
There's no lane there, dude.
He's a dick.
I don't like people.
That's a mean person.
Just couldn't wait. I was already getting over. Don't drive like a jerk. That's $140. That's a lot of oil changes and spark plugs and fuel.
Yeah. We are headed to Kentucky. Okay, how was this? I'm sure my thing run is good, but I bet they do. Matt, they make some good engines, I'm sure. What I like to talk about, this is how I know a person knows what they're talking about with motor building, is I ask them some specific questions about valve spring and push rods. And if they tell me they put big push rods in and they put spring pressure in and they rev them up, they're winning with me.
And I know what they're talking about on nitrous if they talk about it in pounds per hour and not horsepower numbers.
I got like a 500 shot. Yeah, you're a clown.
You don't know as much as you should with
Do we clown around with Uncle Bucko? Absolutely. He's good people, just like the whole family.
I like Uncle Buck.
He helps us out a lot. He's bent brake lines on the white car for us. He comes over and helps us. He talks shit to us. We talk shit back. He's a good dude. And he's been to California.
So he understands this a little bit better. He's lived in California before. Everybody over there is awesome people.
Long-term plan for the white car, stay exactly how it is, and if that motor breaks, build a big bore motor for it. That's it. The white car the white car hits every expectation of what I've wanted it to do. So Kevin Jones, the Radial Coyote car in the trailer right now has a 410 gear with a 3-speed Mark Mickey 400 and a bolt together converter.
Lots of power.
Oh man. They gave us some more gas money. Yeah. Thank you.
Ooh, you gotta say who
Yeah,
it
it's the
was.
same. It's the same person. Chris. Chris Springer. Thank you.
Definitely.
So, yeah, you guys be prepared for if you guys want to get in on some stuff off her car. We're gonna do help build the car, and
Look, he wants me to get rid of all my stuff that I've been hoarding. All the parts that we're probably never going to use, but I like to hold on to just in case. So we're going to start raffling off all the old parts off of my black car that we're not going to use and put it towards the new race car fund.
Ronnie Becker, no, no, we're not racing the Supra.
But also, we need to save up because we're going to build a whole trailer for race week. We got a bunch of hotel stays that we need to pay for race week, so if anybody wants to sponsor our race week trip, any companies or anything, let me know. We can use all the help we can get. We just kind of, we got into it without thinking about it.
Yeah, we just hey, we're signed up now. What do we do? We're like a dog.
Yeah, everything we do is last minute and like on.
We're like a dog chasing a car in the freeway. What do you do if you actually catch one?
Yeah, I didn't think I was actually gonna get in because it's really hard to get a ticket to go, and I got it. So now we gotta figure out what we're doing.
Oh, our boy Entropy wants the cursed steering wheel. So yeah, we're gonna raffle.
The steering wheel is not being raffled.
It's not?
No, the steering wheel.
He says he wants it. The cursed steering wheel.
Sorry, I cannot let anybody have that steering wheel. I need to burn it. That's it. That steering wheel is out.
Sorry.
That steering wheel is being sacrificed to the car gods. It broke my arm. It was the only part left on my car from the before times. And I think it was bad juju, so I'm burning it.
Yeah, we don't want anybody else to have that. It's like, yeah, it's like the, know what that steering wheel is? It's the spirit stick from frickin', what was that?
From Bring It On?
From Bring It On. That's the spirit stick. So, Richard, no problem, man. Just let me know when you want me to be on the podcast, and we'll jam on there with you. Talk stick shifts and breaking shit and all kinds of cool stuff.
Message Tony on Instagram. He's very responsive at av.boys. That's the best way to get a hold of him.
So where y'all headed? Yeah, it's Kentucky. Yeah, burn it.
Burn it. Big bonfire right on top.
We'll be headed to 71 around Jefferson's, Ohio. I don't know. There's a lot of tracks in Ohio that we've been invited to go race stick shift classes and overdrive classes, and I don't know exactly where they're all at. And I don't know how, because for us to go to a race in Ohio, we have to buy plane tickets 3 weeks, 4 weeks in advance, fly out, get the car, load on a trailer, and then go to a race, and then repeat in the opposite direction when coming home. So it's a lot for us to come out here. So we have to, and not only that, but there's other races that we hit with the radial car that's in the trailer, and Tessa's the Trash Panda back home. So there's always stuff going on.
We're currently in the process of looking for a tow vehicle to keep out at Bill's house. So if anybody has a lead on an excursion, preferably a 7.3, preferably 4x4, and preferably not over like $12,000. I know I'm asking for something that's probably impossible right now. A 7.3 4x4 under 12,000 an excursion, but if anybody has a lead on one of those, let us know.
Or a Mexican block.
Or a Mexican block.
Patrick.
Yeah, 302 Mexican block too. We're looking for a lot of stuff right now.
Patrick, I seen that, but we're gonna get an aluminum 48 by 40 aluminum trailer, like a little guy. I appreciate that. Cody, depends on how high you want to rev it. I'd say 430s. 430s and a 26 tall tire, and you'll be cranking.
I'd say that's a good setup right there.
No, we're going to Tin Soldiers, and then we're dropping everything off and then jumping in our little smart car and then driving to Bill's. So we're staying at Bill's tomorrow night.
Bill will have a nice little cute smart car to drive for the next month. Well, no, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're flying back out to pick up the smart car and then pick up the race car again.
Grasshopper. No, I don't need that block. I need a stock block. It's for a stock block record. We have dart blocks and everything that we need. This is specific. So
need a 302 block of Latin descent, Hispanic. You're looking at the ceiling.
no, I'm not. Ooh, we're almost to Laughlin mileage.
No one's gonna understand what you're saying. Have we not passed a Buc-ee's this whole time?
No, we haven't.
I want some Buc-ee's cookies.
No, it can't be it. The only thing that means a little bit stronger is where it says in the valley it needs to say Mexican, and that's when it's a little stronger.
Mexico.
Yeah, slow down. Yeah, 410s. No, if you want it to run good, you're gonna put 430s in it and rev it up.
Until I have truckers honking at me like you have. You need to simmer down with your backseat driver.
I have the stock short block record right now. The other record is a stock block record. What kind of music do we listen to? Any West Coast rap? I grew up when all that was going on. I was in high school when NWA came out and all Biggie Smalls and stuff. So I listened to a lot of gangster rap. Warren G, Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, all that stuff. And then I like rock. We've been to a lot of Tool concerts, A Perfect Circle, stuff like that. We actually haven't listened to any music on this road trip. We've just been watching movies on this thing. Yeah, Tin Soldiers are really good people.
They'll teach me how to TIG weld.
I don't know if that's a stronger block. If it's a GT350 block, it may be, but I think it's different. It's got different mains and stuff on it, from what I remember.
Like old school block?
Yeah, so Stacy, American is not as strong as Mexican. Okay, so that's funny. So it was, for some reason, the foundry was just in Mexico at the time, so it's funny. But yeah.
Rumors say it's higher nickel content and has better weight.
308 people on right now.
300 people have been hanging out with us
Yeah.
for an hour? That's pretty cool.
If we get in too late, I'm just going to meet them in the morning and unload everything.
Well, we're probably going to park everything.
There's a Buc-ee's in Richmond, Kentucky.
Does anybody know if Kentucky Fried Chicken is better in Kentucky? Or will we be wasting our time if we get it? Is this it? No.
What? What year did I graduate? Was that a question I think I seen?
What year did you graduate?
Yeah, 1996.
I was playing with Barbies the year that Tony graduated.
He's like, I don't know, man. I'm from Louisiana. I eat Popeye's chicken.
What? I like Popeyes better than KFC. It's good. Popeyes is crunchy.
What do we got going on here? What's our gauges say? On 68.
Lots of lights on.
Yeah.
Got the tow haul light on, exhaust brake light on, cruise control light, cross traffic off light.
James, yeah, we're going to that race at Yellow Belly. I'm running stick shift class with the white car.
What's the E for?
Tyler, headed to Tin Soldiers race cars.
And then Ohio.
I think we're both hungry.
Me?
Yeah.
Alright.
They call me Grandpa Hollywood because I'm older than everybody usually.
Tony's got a bunch of young friends. Back in your 20s, were you the guy that like bought all the alcohol for your underage friends?
Yeah, and hung out with all their 19-year-old girlfriends.
Terrible, illegal person.
It's fine. Yeah, so we're going. I think we should be almost to Kentucky. Let's see if we got here. I'm trying to see here.
Oh my goodness. Someone tell Tennessee to fix their roads.
40. We gotta get on another freeway here pretty soon.
No, it's my fault.
Yeah, we're not gonna be there till 11. Okay, so back to this. Let me see what we got here. No, I don't have a Cougar. I've never owned a Cougar. That's one of the Ford products, and it just wasn't.
Talking about the Cougar is in the car, or?
Oh,
You got it in the camera.
drinking and driving. That's Topo Chico.
Bubbly water. Try to be healthy. Usually we're not healthy on road trips, and it's not good.
Next race, Big Jake's race, March 24th, 25th, radial race.
Baddest race we've ever been to. Bodie's going this year. I'm really excited.
I am a Cougar.
You're a Cougar?
What? Bar. Thanks, Doug. Another $10.
$10. We got all the race week fuel. Well, not all the race week fuel.
Yeah.
Race week fun.
Much appreciative, guys. I mean, I'm not gonna ask for money, but I'm not gonna turn it away.
Everything helps.
Thanks. Everything helps. That's gonna help too. Race week is selling shirts and apparel.
Ooh. Yeah. We might do a special release Trash Panda shirt for race week. We'll do pre-orders and then we'll take them with us. So
In the trailer?
in the trailer that we build, we'll do Trash Panda shirts. Pre-order, we'll bring them so you guys can come to the races and pick them up.
We lost like 80 people just now.
What did you do?
Rob, no, that's Billy's job. I'm just gonna go do a burnout in it when I get there tomorrow.
What's Billy's job?
To get it running right.
The white car?
No, the gray car.
Oh, the gray car?
Alex, man, you're welcome from Germany. He just said he likes watching the race videos. Who? No, we don't. I don't know who Hello Quick Frank is.
That sounds familiar.
Gray Mare shirts are coming out soon. Updated version. We're still on the 40.
In the process of designing.
In 8 miles, we get on the 65 north.
65.
Yeah. No, I like fuel injection. I just that's for Billy to help him do, and Billy can teach him better than I can sift through that. Tess is better. I mean, honestly, I don't do it.
Tony's not good at computer anything.
I'm good at progressors. That's about it.
He's really good at progressors that have 3 buttons on them.
Yeah.
That's it. I can't tell you how many times I've had to teach Tony how to open and save a Word document for work. And he forgets every time.
Yeah, I can tell you what, I've had a lot of compliments on my filming.
It's so great even when it's out of focus.
You should have shout out when you get to Bill's.
Huh?
Who has the baddest fox out there?
That's the baddest fox?
Yeah, me, Billy, or Bill.
Oh, a shootout?
Maybe they'd all get messed up.
Oh, I forgot Billy still has that black car, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Forgot about that. We should. 3-car shootout. That's a good idea.
Def Jeff says, "Where y'all headed, Miss Mint?" He says hi, and then he wants to know.
We're going to Tin Soldiers Race Cars in Kentucky.
Yeah, we are on the. Does it say?
Huh?
God, you're going fast.
I'm going 68 miles an hour. So fast.
Yeah, we're gonna get on the 65 north. Trash Panda versus the White Mustang. Who would win?
I would lose. 100%.
The Trash Panda is no slouch. It runs good. But the white car is just on another level. The white car is a race car disguised as a street car.
Street car.
That's what I said.
Street car. The white car probably has like what, 300 horsepower on Trash Panda?
No,
And
not
a
that
better
much.
driver?
No, probably like 150.
No.
The white car go 140 plus miles an hour and a quarter mile on the motor.
And I go like 126.
Yeah, the white car looks good. It sits good.
We need to go get the white car shined up like Bill just had his car. Done.
I do have the best Fox. Miss that Maverick.
Shut up.
That's what he said. This guy said, Richard. Brandon, Billy's S10 is not a pro mod. Just because you put better stuff on it does not mean a car is a pro mod. That's such a loose term. So any car can be a street car.
Calling Billy's truck a pro mod has to come from someone that's just jealous of the nice shit that Billy has on that car now.
No, it's not a pro mod by any means. Just because you front half a car, put lighter weight stuff on it to compete. Yeah, I know you were just kidding, but I'm just saying, like to all the other people.
To the people that like to talk trash about Billy because he's gone pro mod with his truck.
Yeah, it's called.
It comes out of jealousy. It doesn't come out of.
It just, you have to do things to keep up. I hope he front halves the Falcon and gets that car lighter. Here's the thing, the white car's getting front halved also. So that doesn't make it a pro mod. It's not.
Half the sheet metal on the white car's been cut off already anyway, so
Yeah.
why not?
It's not how I'm filming, it's what I'm filming, is what he says. We're going to be both on the street and track. Falcon works really good. Titanium does not make a pro mod. What makes a pro mod is the wheelbase. So for everyone that wants to know what a pro mod is, it's an extended wheelbase. It has nothing to do with what's on the car.
We're going 45 miles an hour on the freeway.
So 0.3 miles, you're going to get on 65 north.
65. Is that on the right? No.
Oh, it says continue straight. .8 miles, 65. I don't know what this thing's saying.
You don't know what you're talking about?
I don't know what I'm talking about. Pro mod, yeah, you could say it, not a factory car, but there's other cars that are stock wheelbase that aren't factory cars. So the only thing that makes a pro mod is the extended wheelbase. That's it. Just because someone has lighter fenders or has fiberglass fenders or roll cage extending through the firewall and this, if it has a stock firewall and stock wheelbase, it is not a pro mod.
A pro mod is a pro mod.
It's a pro mod.
A pro mod has its own definition.
Yeah.
You can't call Billy's truck a pro mod. It's still like. Did he put Caltrax on that thing yet, or is it still stock leaf springs?
It's still stock leaf springs.
How can you call a stock leaf spring car a pro mod?
Yeah. So examples of a pro mod are Big Chief's Chrome mod. That is a pro mod. That car was made for that specific racing. It has a VIN number. Now, if you want to, the difference between a pro mod and a stock style suspension race car, stock wheelbase suspension race car, are two different things. And then there's street race car and street car and race car that everybody gets everything. You gotta go north.
Yeah. There's a truck to the left of me.
So if anybody wants to unpack all that with me, we can talk for another hour if we want.
Jesus Christ.
You gonna get over?
Yeah, but the truck just decided to slam on the brakes on its own. I'm gonna turn the
Oh.
cruise control off.
Okay. We're doing it. Tommy likes to give his brother shit. That's the only reason.
That's allowed. Friendly trash talk is allowed, but if you're some angry person that has to race Billy and say, oh, it's a pro mod, then you can go away.
How did you get the name Trash Panda?
Actually, Amber, my friend Amber, who takes the pictures, lives up north, she called it Trash Panda. So when I bought it, the paint was close to what it is now, but the hood scoops on the grabber hood were white. Like he had just ordered new hood scoops that came white, and he just installed them like that. And I didn't like the way it looked, so I painted them black, thinking it would look better on the gray hood. And my friend Amber said it looked like a raccoon or a trash panda. So that is the name now.
There you go. A full carbon car is a pro mod, isn't it? No. You can have a full... They make carbon bodies that fit over a stock wheelbase. Matter of fact, same one. Louisville. Stay on 65 to 264. Hold on a second, guys. I have to do some.
Read the directions. Everybody knows what a Pro Mod looks like, right?
So,
full one-piece front end.
No, extended wheelbase. That's it.
Extended wheelbase, but like they have more than just some lightweight fenders and hood.
Yeah.
And a front half.
So, Brian Chucky Davis, one of his Camaros was a full carbon body, but it's the standard wheelbase. That's not a Pro Mod.
Look at that.
Looks pretty. I think we're in Nashville.
Where am I going?
That's Nashville right there. Everybody.
Oh, someone said that the roads in Nashville are terrible, so I'll brace myself. They're not wrong. At all.
Okay, what else are we in?
Brian Parks used to call my car a Pro Mod.
And he's like, oh, can't beat him, join him.
Yeah.
Solis, you're right. You can build a full chassis for a car out of tubes. If the wheelbase stays the same, it's not a Pro Mod. You're right. So Tin Man, if anybody in here remembers Tin Man, the radio car I drove, Smoke Igniters, that car was sat on tubes except for the front. So it was a kind of back half deal. And the front was still stock suspension car.
That car had a titanium front half.
That car had a titanium front half.
Tony drooled all over it.
Not a Pro Mod. I don't know, Ova Fox, I don't know what you're saying because this is a F450, not a F350.
What happened?
Oh, he called it F350. It's a Pro Mod.
The F450 is a Pro Mod? Stock wheelbase.
Yeah, Tommy likes to just.
Go on the 65 or the 24?
If a car doesn't have.
65.
Yeah, standard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tommy thinks that if you don't have an alternator, it's a Pro Mod or something like that.
Is Tommy in there?
No.
Oh. Yeah, Tommy needs to stop messing around with a 14-volt battery and just put a 16-volt in there and take the alternator off. It's about time.
Brian, depends on how big the nitrous kit is, whether we ramp it in or hit it.
What?
If you,
Use a compressor?
yeah.
Depends on the track surface too.
Yeah.
If you have a small kit and still need a progressor, track surface is poor.
The Nova's getting worked on now. Pro Mods are however long they decide to make them.
I'm sure there's rules per class.
Yeah. F450 Pro Mod.
F450.
I do like titanium. I have, thanks to my buddy Cassius,
It's already on. Oh.
thanks to my buddy Cassius, I have titanium pipes and titanium mufflers for the white car that's going on. No, his Daddy Dave's car is a standard wheelbase. The Nova is a stock wheelbase, standard wheelbase Chevy 2. So it's not a Pro Mod. And you can move the firewall and still not be a Pro Mod.
He built that whole car in his garage on his own. Next to his washer and dryer.
No, Daddy Dave.
Oh, Daddy Dave. I thought you were talking about
No.
Rick.
No, Daddy Dave.
You said Nova.
Yeah.
Is he selling his Nova?
Cody, the most I've sprayed on a stock block, I don't know. I've never really had a lot of nitrous on a stock block, 200, 250. But you can probably go 300 and be, just depends on what you guys are doing.
Be safe.
Well,
You can push the limits and go 300.
yeah.
Oh, is that guy stuck right there? Oh no, that's a bad day.
Yeah, Larry, I'm going to save 2 pounds with the mufflers. I save...
That's not a good spot to have a flat tire, sir.
I saved 5 pounds with cutting off bolts. I saved another 8 pounds with some other bolts and other stuff I did. I saved 5 pounds changing from one tubular arm to another tubular arm. I saved another 2 pounds going from the standard with the aftermarket K-member that was in it to a chromoly K-member. And guess what? That car is 170 pounds lighter than the day I bought it. Daddy Dave's wheelbase isn't moved 8 inches. I've been right next to that car. I've helped him work on it. It's not. That's why he has a pecker extender on it, because it's got a short front end.
His new car still has factory fenders and doors on it.
Ruben, we do have coyotes. There's one in the trailer. No, a funny car and a pro mod are kind of different things. We started this trip from Lancaster, California, the other side of the country.
Really?
Tap your horn.
Does he have space?
Yeah.
Move, come on. Learn how to drive stick shift. I did. Are they waving their arms at me? Yeah, that's the car that's in the trailer.
That's the car in the trailer. Car in a trailer. Okay.
Really pretty. Race car.
I'm not sure about Jeff Lutz's car being a extended wheelbase or not. I mean, if you extend a wheelbase 1 inch, not a pro mod. You can do that with A-arms, just adjusting them. I've seen them move the rear wheel up or back, depending on what kind of racing they do.
Up or back?
Yeah, Larry, it's a lot lighter.
My Maverick's front wheels were staggered like an inch. Does that mean I had a pro mod?
Pro mod.
Like one was half an inch back, the other one was half an inch forward? Cool.
Yeah.
Secrets?
Yeah, Cody, you can do that. You just make it safe. Usually on no preps, you want to shorten your wheelbase or a shorter wheelbase, and you want your flywheel to be further back, flywheel position, bell housing position to be further back.
Further up.
Further back and further up, and then for radial racing, you want a longer front end. So Daddy Dave extending his wheelbase doesn't really make much sense, but like I said, I don't think it's done. Right now we're headed nowhere fast. That's why that's why it said 9:30, now it says 10:30 or 11.
Yeah. No, it says 11. I'm gonna have to call the hotel and tell them we're gonna be a little late.
We have 340 people on now.
340.
Yeah, the traffic's bad. It's not a good time. We're going through now. Here we go. Oh, fuck. Just for a second. we run that one. That's a Tessa's favorite racetrack is XRP.
Extreme Raceway Park, especially for Big Jake races. If anybody wants to go to XRP, March 24th and 25th for Big Jake's race. Bodie's going to be there. A lot of California cars are coming out to race Texas.
Matt, no, we weren't affiliated with CPR at all.
I don't like going 0 miles an hour and we got a place to go.
There's
We
some
got
kind
places
of
to be at.
there's some kind of shit up there.
Go stand up out of the sunroof and see what's going on.
Yeah, altered wheelbase. That's right, William. Back then, they didn't have suspension shit to do, so they just moved the wheelbase around so they hook better.
Motorcycles going by.
We have five hours, but I've been bottom fours in a car, small tire car.
Tony's been a 103 60 foot and bottom fours. I've been mid fours. These people are not considered. Again, tomorrow sometime, either driving or welding or doing race car stuff.
All right,
Eating beef and noodles. Go
I like
live at Vicky's dining room table
Yeah.
while eating beef and noodles.
Matt, I like them all. Blowers on some stuff, turbos on another,
Accident.
and nitrous on other cars. We have all three.
Bad accident. That whole front of the van's gone.
Oh wait, we're gonna check out.
Hit. Oh my goodness! I don't see another car. Where's the other car?
We're gonna see. We're gonna see what happened here.
Oh, that looks painful.
Oh, his ladders flew off too. Oh, there's a Toyota over there.
No, not a Toyota truck.
That's one of the reasons why we're
No.
behind. There you go.
Oh,
Okay.
you're not even showing it. You're just showing the sky.
No, I didn't. I showed it. Okay.
Okay, bye.
How do you stop this thing?